Hi there, I'm going to do my review for Happy New Year, Colin Burstead. So Happy New Year, Colin Burstead is the new film by director Ben Wheatley. And Ben Wheatley is one of my favourite directors working at the moment. He's made a lot of really interesting films. I think films like Kill List and High Rise are really fantastic. And even other films of his like Sightseers and A Field in England and Free Fire are interesting pieces by themselves. Happy New Year, Colin Burstead is another really strong piece. It was made on a small scale and the film basically just takes place in one location effectively. So Happy New Year, Colin Burstead is basically just about a family reunion on New Year's Eve, and from that sprouts loads of family tension, foul-mouthed arguments, and just loads of people just not getting on. The characters here are uniformly, to one extent or another, pricks. And the whole family conflict is ridiculous. There's so many moments in this film where they have arguments and you're like, both sides are wrong in this, which is essentially how the film operates. There's never really a clear-cut answer to it because to varying extents the characters are all bad people. However, that doesn't mean they're not enjoyable or likeable or relatable. In fact, the thing that makes the film work is that they are likeable, which is why it's absolutely hilarious to watch these people basically be dicks to each other. The dialogue here is sweary and witty, but there's also this whole undercurrent of relationships between characters who we don't really know at first, but we gradually learn as the arguments go on throughout the film. Another thing that's really interesting is that the film makes you change your mind on who's a prick and who's not a prick as the film goes on. The character motivations and reasonings seem to unravel a little, and you get to change your opinion on quite where everything sits. The film also has an outstanding ensemble cast. I think the two outstanding performers to me were Neil Maskell in the lead role and Hayley Squires, who's a fantastic actress, best known probably for her work in I, Daniel Blake. And this film allows both those actors and many other actors to basically just have fun. The whole thing is quite relatable, I think, in that everyone kind of has family meetups and you always have that awkward family tension. You always have members of the family that people don't like. You always have the argument. You always have the secrets and lies that everyone knows but doesn't want to say. You always have the varying levels of this kind of thing that I think people can relate to, or at least I could kind of relate to some of this. Now it's obviously a bit extreme in the film and it certainly is a bit wacky at times, and that kind of works because the film has a comedic edge to it, and it's definitely something that I found really funny. Everyone in my screening I know really enjoyed watching this film, and it's a film which just really works. I think it tails off towards the end a little because after the first hour, which is just an enjoyable collection of characters just not being very nice to each other while pretending to be nice to each other because of family obligation, the final half hour kind of tails off because I feel like at that point the film tries to reach a conclusion that's optimistic and happy, and whilst also trying to reach a satisfying ending, and it doesn't quite work because what was really good at first was that the characters were just themselves, and later on it kind of feels like it's being forced into something. But overall, everything about this really worked for me. I thought it was really fun, really enjoyable. I don't think it's a deep film or anything that I'm gonna call profound, but it's the exact sort of film I can see myself just watching in the future, just for a laugh, just because I want something fun to watch that's nice and simple. And it's something that is simple in spite of its complex relationships and complex web of characters. Everything boils down to quite a simplistic set of relationships, and it is fascinating to watch, and I think it was really fun, and I think it's another hit by Ben Wheatley, another great film by him, and I think he's on a real roll at the moment of making great cinema. And so I have to say, Happy New Year, Colin Burstead is a great film. Like, it really works, and it's really enjoyable. So I just think across the board, it's really great. Have you seen Happy New Year, Colin Burstead? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts if you have, so please leave me a comment. If you want to read more of my reviews, you can follow me on Letterboxd or Twitter, links in the description. If you want to watch more of my reviews, you're welcome to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and Happy New Year, Colin Burstead. It's a great film.